If you want to start a YouTube channel, don't start a YouTube channel. This is what you do instead. So I want you to pay attention to this channel. This is a channel that I've been watching, within the last few months or so. So basically, it's the name is That Anime Geeky Girl. Yeah, judge me if you want to, but basically she makes videos like this. So there's this popular indie animation show, The Amazing Digital Circus, like 10 out of 10. You should definitely watch. So basically she just makes like almost like parody of it, and the impressive thing to me is like she actually hand draws all these things. This is not like live, like I'm not on the internet right now, but I would have played a video to show you like an example. She will like hand draw it on paper, then she will now use her phone to like record it. Like she will literally draw like the frames out on paper and use her phone to like record it and do like a voiceover or whatever. She does a very good job. And as you can see, she pulls in, pretty impressive amount of views: 6.5 million, 5.7 million, 3.2, 2.2. Like she has more than 10 videos like this that easily have more than 1 million views. Super fucking impressive. But there's a catch. She made this video once, since I watch her fairly consistently. She made this video saying she wants like how does she monetize her videos. And I think she was trying to she was having some problem with trying to like join the YouTube partner program or something like that, like something of that nature. And she wasn't able to like it was giving her issues, like her own wasn't working or something like that. So a few videos later, and eventually she joined the YouTube partner program. Finally she's gotten monetized, whatever. But I think for her to be like fully monetized, she needs to meet the $100 threshold here, as you can see from this picture or from these screenshots, and she was currently at $33. So that was a few months ago anyways. Well, yeah. But this whole thing I just explained literally is the reason why I said don't start a YouTube channel. This whole thing I just explained, this is the exact reason why I said don't start a YouTube channel. Like, look at this. 156,000 subscribers, 6.5 million views, bro, and she cannot even make up to 100 fucking bucks. Like it is mind bending. And the things are like her videos are good. Her videos, like if you watch any of these videos, if I was online, like I said, I would have played this. This is just like a screenshots. Like the videos are actually good. And look at like she draws all these things manually. Like this is fucking impressive. Like wow. And yet, with all this talent, all this attention, she only made 33, but like she was not even money. Like she basically makes no money from this. And it's crazy because everybody, like this is basically everybody's dream. This is everybody's dream. The 150k subs, like she literally will have the YouTube play button now, like the silver plaque. This is everybody's dream. Everybody that starts YouTube, this is like their dream. This is who my dream too. Like bro, and look at this, 6 million, 5 million, 3 consistently. Like everybody wants it, but it's very, very sad because with all these views, all this attention, all these subscribers, basically broke as fuck. Obviously this screenshot I took it like a few weeks or a few months, I think a few weeks ago, so maybe she might have passed the $100 threshold now by now. But like that's the point, she's still broke. No offense to her, like I said, I like her videos, I'm a big fan, but it's like we have to call a spade a spade. Like she's broke. Like it's like these people that start YouTube channel go about it the wrong way. They basically do it like, and the thing is that you will get subscribers, you will get views, but you will still be broke because anybody looking at this channel from the outside looking in would think that, oh my god, she's like fucking successful, she's balling, she has cracked the code, she has escaped the matrix, whatever. But she internally, or basically the internal battle nobody sees is this. Nobody sees that yes, with all these views, with all these millions of views, with all these subscribers, basically $30. I think she even said this $30 it was from like donations or something like that. Imagine how sad that is. Like with all this talent, all this attention, all these views, all these subscribers. Come on, man, we can do better than that. And the crazy thing is, the way I usually advise people start is like you should teach people how to do something on YouTube. So for example, now I would recommend obviously she's probably never going to watch this video anyway, but she should teach people how to do all this because people want to learn how to do this. First of all, just the views alone is one, and secondly, just how does she make these videos? How does she draw these things so well? Like look at this. This is very like good. Like this is literally this was a video I made like a few months ago. Like I was trying to do something similar to that. And look at what I fucking drew. Look at, so it's like she might think that nobody would want to learn this, but I would definitely pay money. Like I would be willing to learn how to do something like this. Like look at this shit, bro. Literally look at this fucking shit. I will be literally be willing to pay money to learn how to do this. But anyways, like I hope you can see the points I'm trying to make. I hope you can see the picture I'm trying to paint here. So another good example is my boy Lucid. Obviously, he doesn't know me personally, but I've been watching Lucid now for a very long time. So this one we just went over, this anime geek girl. She's like fairly new, so maybe she just started YouTube like within the last few months. This is a YouTuber that's been doing YouTube for almost 10 years now. I think he has been doing it for like 8 years, close to 10 years now. So this guy's making videos since 2017-ish, something like that. Crazy. As you can see, 1 million. So okay, it was 1 million before, but people want to subscribe. The YouTube algorithm fucked him over anyway. But basically, 1 million subscribers, 300 videos. Like basically, like this is like definition of a successful video. And I've been a big fan of I Am Lucid. I don't watch him as much, nowadays, anyways. But back in the day, 2020, 2021, 2019, 2020, a little bit in 2022, or like I was like every single day. And like I said, they won't give him the million subscriber plaque. But I don't know, nowadays YouTube they used to shrink the plaque. I think it's a lot easier for people to get like subscribers now, especially because of like AI and shorts and all these things. So the plaque doesn't have much value as it used to anymore. But basically, 1 million subscribers. And guess what? Look at this title. Maybe you didn't catch it from the first one. Look at this. I had to quit YouTube. It's like it makes no sense. Like, why would you have to quit? Like, bro, you literally are living the dream. 1 million subscribers, like 10 years or 8 years, close to 10 years, close to 1 decade of making videos. Like, bro has to be fucking rich, right? But no, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Like if you watch this video, like I said, I'm not connected to the internet again, so I can't really show you. But from the screenshots I took, you can see that what it was like. The reason why he said he had to quit YouTube was YouTube cut my CPM in half. So for those of you that don't know, CPM is basically cost per mil. So should we write this down? So costs, this will just take a lot of time. Cost per mil, basically, like when you join the YouTube partner program, like when they're paying you with AdSense, this basically means how much they'll pay you per 1,000 views. So usually finance videos, finance, business, and CE, finance, business, USINES, investing, etc, and so on. Like niches like this, they usually have the highest CPM. So per 1,000 views, so for every 1,000 views, like YouTube can pay niches like this, finance, business, investing, up to $10 or even more. There are some cases it can go as crazy as $50. Like sometimes it can go as crazy as $50. So basically, if you make all these type of videos and you're earning with AdSense, basically you'll be making like a shitload of money. So it can go as crazy as it. But if you're not making anything, like for most other niches, like gaming, or him used to talk about like dark web gaming and random things like that, it usually is a lot lower. So it could be maybe $5, supposed to be dollar sign, or $3 or $2, whatever. So basically, the higher the CPM, the more money you make per 1,000 views. But from the dilemma Lucid was trying to talk about here is this CPM, this per 1,000 views, YouTube cuts it in half for whatever, like he said, for some reason. So this literally is what, I'm not even gonna read this. This is like the captions from the video itself, and you can see he said his was about $3 and something cents, and they literally cut it to like $1. So from making $3 per 1,000 views, they just dropped it to $1 per 1,000 views for no reasonable, like for no real reason. So basically, it was fucked. Like it was cooked. He couldn't leave it sustainable. And like he said, like, hey, unless you are making about 7 million views per month, which is basically impossible, like you're not going to be able to survive anymore. That's literally it. And Like, how the fuck are you supposed to make 7 million views per month? Except, like I said, you're like Mr. Beast. I don't know if I said it in this video, but unless you're like Mr. Beast type of views, getting Mr. Beast type of engagement, millions or millions or millions of views every month, like, it's difficult to sustain this 7 million views per month. Like, what the fuck? Some people don't even get 7 million views in their entire lifetime of making YouTube videos. Imagine talking of just 1 month. And it's crazy because from this, like, as if you see Lucid, I didn't put it here. Maybe I should show you. I think I forgot to add it. Okay. So from Lucid, right? Like, Lucid is, like I said, I've been a big fan. But you can see these are his videos. He also 3 million views, 2 million views, 2.9, 2.7, 2.7, 2.5. Where's the other one? So, like, basically, he has gotten, like, he has more than 10 to 15 videos on his channel with more than 1 million views. Bro literally got the million plaque, like million subscriber plaque. Literally, like, where is the picture? He literally has, like, so he's basically the definition of a successful YouTuber from the outside looking in. But if you watch this video, bro said he had to literally quit. He had to quit YouTube because he couldn't sustain, like, he basically could not live off of the money that he was making from AdSense. So this, like, anytime I see this always pains me. But you know, he made an intelligent decision, which I'm going to talk to you later. Like, Lucid is my boy. Even though, like, you know, personally I don't know him anyway, but like, you get the idea. Like, he made like a drastic change to his whole business approach, the way he runs his channel, the way he runs his business, the way he makes money. And that's what I'm going to share with you in this video. So the impressive thing he now did was, you know, this video he made, he basically said he had to quit YouTube. But the story he basically told in this video was, you know, when he realized he's not going to be able to survive anymore from AdSense and all that, he went to start a marketing agency. The agency basically just like runs ads for like businesses and makes them rank on Google search or whatever. So basically just SMMA, let's just say in summary, SMMA agency, blah blah blah. So he basically went to do that, and basically, you know, he learned skills, made a bunch of money and all that. So after, when he now understood the game, like, now he has money. So according to the video, his intention is that he will come back to this channel and now he can make whatever he wants to make without, you know, having to worry about AdSense or be able to survive like here. He now started his second channel, basically, like, he's going to be posting business videos here because all the lessons he had learned in the last year that, you know, he quits YouTube to go and learn how to make money. Like, obviously there's demand for that type of stuff because he's making money and all that. So he said basically he's going to be posting them here. Like, because before, if you look at this channel, it's just like random videos I used to post, you know, just like random stuff, like entertainment. Like, there's no real like educational value to it, but it's almost like his eyes have opened, like I would say. It has become like his eyes have opened, and now he now realize like this is a business opportunity, like teaching people how to do something, teaching people how to solve a problem he just solved. It's a business opportunity in of itself. That's why, you know, I'm still like respect this guy a lot. I'm glad he was able to figure out that, you know, just relying on AdSense and CPM was like, it won't really get the job done like that. Views and subscribers mean nothing nowadays. Views and subscribers literally mean nothing unless, like I said, you're going to get in Mr. Beast level of views consistently. That is when, like, you can make a sustainable business. But it's not also because, for no good reason, like you said, YouTube just cuts the CPM from $3 to $1 for no good reason. And I think he still said in the video that they stopped pushing his videos out as much. So for literally, no, the YouTube algorithm just changed. YouTube just, you know, shadow banned him, whatever, and his whole business is like screwed. So that's the reason why I said you should not start a YouTube channel. He's obviously you're still going to, you know, do a YouTube channel, but you're not going to do it the normal way, like the traditional way that everybody is doing it, which is to just post videos like this, get millions of views, which is good, but you're still going to end up broke. Like, all these numbers don't really mean much. It looks cool. Like, anybody that sees this would think she's successful. Anybody that sees this would think Lucid is living the dream life, but only they will know what is happening behind the scenes. Only they will really know what is going on in real life. So what do you now do? Like, how do you now actually do it? Because, like I said, people do it the wrong way. Pretty much everybody that starts YouTube channel, almost 99% of them do it the wrong way. And that's why I'm here to tell you how to do it like the right way. Views and subscribers don't mean shit. Like, obviously there's many, like I said, there are people that make a lot of money from AdSense, but they don't mean much. And like I've said repeatedly, unless you're getting Mr. Beast type views. So for example, this popular animation channel, Jaden's Animations, also a big fan. As you can see, our videos consistently 5 million views, 5 million views, right? So like Lucy was saying, unless you're making 7 million views per month, she makes 5 million views per fucking video. Per video, not even per month, per video. So obviously someone like this makes perfect sense to like rely on ad revenue. Like ad revenue will probably be a big source of a big part of our source of income. So makes for, but for 99% of us, like, no, I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but like we're never going to get to this point. And as you can see from just one of our videos, she has made almost 100 million views. Like, bro, these numbers are insane. 100 million views from one video, bro. One fucking, like, people in their lifetime of making YouTube videos might not even get to 10 million. She made 100. If you look at the next video after that, it's 64. What's wrong with my mouse? 64. The next one 45, and so on. So basically, unless this is the approach you're going to go for, it makes no sense to be relying on ad revenue. And obviously, like, part of the reason why she's able to pull in 5 million views per video is because she has been doing this like 10 plus years, something like that as well. Unless you are getting views like this consistently, right? It's like you can't, like, it makes no sense to me. And the sad reality is 99% of us, like, let's just be honest with ourselves, 99.999% of us are going to start YouTube channels, try to make money on YouTube. Like, we're never going to reach this level. Like, let's just be fucking honest with ourselves. We're never going to reach this level where you can get 5 million views per video consistently. Like, probably never going to happen. So it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. And like I was saying, this is 100 million views. So like Lucid said, let's go back to Lucid. Unless you're making 7 million views per month. So let's just do, like, I just want to do quick maths with you so you see, like, I'm not capping. So 7 million views. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The way the whole like AdSense stuff works is basically the amount of views you get per month, you divide it by 1,000, then you multiply it by the CPM or RPM, whatever you call it. So 1,000 is indicating like the 1,000 views. So 7 million times 1,000 views. So will now be what's divided 7. Yes, it's most correct. 7 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, divided by 1,000. It was correct. 1,000. So that's now 7,000. So times, like, according to Lucid here, said the drop is RPM to $1, like we're saying. So $1. So basically that's about $7,000 in summary. So basically, so for him to make $7,000 a month, he has to get 7 million views. Imagine how insane that is. So let's just do, just for fun, let's also do Jaden's Animations. Right, so like let's use this one just for fun. So that will now be 97 million views. Like, it's just insane. That number out loud is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 1,000. So let's just assume, because it's a story time animation and like all these videos are very low CPM as well. So let's just assume maybe $2. So let's say $2, right? So let's just assume $2. Wow. Even if it's going to be $1, let's forget the $2. Let's say $1. She has made almost $100,000, if not more, from this video alone. That's from AdSense. And it sounds ridiculously, it sounds impressive. Like, everybody at that point is like, what are you not saying? Like, let's go do AdSense, right? But it's like, the odds of you getting this is basically impossible. Like, I'm not trying to, not everything is possible. Who believe in yourself, but bro, let's just be real. You're not going to get like 7 million views. I know if you manage to do it one, you're not going to do it consistently. Because yes, let's assume she did make $100,000. That was 5 years ago. As you can see from it, like, that was fucking 5 years ago. Like, what about today? As you can see from our most recent video, she doesn't get like 7 million views, but obviously she gets like 5 million consistency. So she's still in like a pretty good spot. Point just being, in summary, trying to just be like everybody else and just make your YouTube videos, try and get views and subscribers like this, try and get views, get subscribers, like it will not pay the bills. It doesn't make you as much money as you think it does. Like, don't be fooled by all these numbers. All these numbers just look impressive, but they don't really mean shit. Obviously, yes, like I said, if you have Mr. Beast level of views, like I said, if you are like Jaden's Animations, getting this type of engagement consistency, yes. But for most people, like, views and subscribers don't mention as much. So what do we now do? Like, what's the solution? And I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you're wondering, because I'm about to show you. So in my opinion, no, I already should. This is the proper way to do YouTube, which is basically to treat it like a business. And what does it mean to treat it like a business? Because if you look at all these guys now, they didn't treat it like, they just treated it like basically like their hobby, like their passion, like their creative outlet or whatever, which is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just like this, like when you do it like that, this is what happens. Like this is literally what happens. Like you get the views, you get the subscribers, 1 million, but at the end of the day, this is literally what will happen if you're not careful. For a lot of people, this is what happens. Not everybody is able to like make it, rugged it out to the end part where they become successful and make millions of dollars from AdSense or whatever. For 99% of people, this is what will happen. Like when you treat it like a passion, you treat it like a hobby, you treat it like your creative outlet or whatever. This is literally what will happen. You have to you end up quitting. It's not like you won't be able to make enough money to sustain yourself. And that's one thing, because no matter how much you love your passion or whatever, like you need money, bro. Like you fucking need money. You need money to survive. Like that's just how the world works. So if you're treating it like your passion, your whatever, like you're not going to get money. But when you treat it like a business, you make money. Because what do business do? What do businesses do rather? Businesses sell. They sell the products, they make money. That's like the base reason a business exists is to make money or rather solve problems, like I wrote here. So like for example, a business, the company that made this phone, this Technopop, whatever. This like they sold this phone to me. That I didn't just go there, walk up and just collect the phone for free. I had to pay money to get access to this phone. That's what a business is. People will pay you money to get access to your products or services. So how do you treat it like a business? Like I wrote here, very first thing, want to solve people's problems. Very, very important. Because if we go back to these other videos again, look at these videos. You're not really solving anybody's problems. Let's not use your animation. She's too good. Let's like this. Like if you look at this channel, right? Look at this channel. Well, let me let's go there. What was that video? Look at all these his videos. His most popular, like they are not really solving anybody's problem, right? They're just random anonymous hacker on Omega. I don't know how to pronounce this thing well. Basically, this solving nobody's problem. This is all just like entertainment stuff. Like people just come here to watch and laugh and just enjoy themselves for oh, the dark web. What does it look like in the dark web? Or VR chats. They make the worst life decisions. I want to like. Basically this solves nobody's problem, right? Like nobody watches this and thinks, how can I solve my problem? Like everybody just watches this to like get a good laugh, get a dopamine hits and that as well. And same thing with this girl. Like I said, no offense to her, videos are amazing. Like I'm always very impressed how she does this. But nobody watches this to solve their problem. Nobody watches this to find a solution. I'm also like, we're still going to get into how to monetize something like this. Like I will still get into that. But basically the base solution for a business, for if you want to make money on YouTube properly, if you want to not have to quit YouTube in the long run, is you treat it like a business. And the way you treat it like a business is you solve people's problems. You're not saying like, what do businesses do? They solve people's problems. What do businesses do? They attract qualified leads. That's basically qualified customers. Like iPhones are expensive for a reason, because they want like will I say luxury people to buy it. They want rich people to buy it, basically. Like the iPhones wouldn't want somebody that is cheap to buy. That's what Android phones like this exist for, right? Like that's the gap all these type of phones fill up in the market, as far as it is. Like iPhones are only for expense. They are like, I think the cheapest iPhone you would see, especially if it's like new and all that, the 17 series that launched this year, cheapest is like $799 or $800 ish thereabouts. So like that's basically the cheapest. How come they don't make a $100 iPhone? How come they don't make a $200 iPhone? How come they don't make a $50 iPhone? It's because they are looking for qualified leads, and like the people they want to attract to buy their phone is people that basically have money, people that are willing to spend money. Because if they wanted to attract cheap people, budget people, whatever, they would have made like a $50 iPhone. It's supposed to be dollars. They would have made like $50 iPhone, or $70 iPhone, because there are so many Android phones you can see that are $50, $70, but you pretty much never find any iPhone that is brand new for $70, except it's maybe like an iPhone that came out 5 years ago, or the iPhone is damaged or something like that. But brand new functioning iPhone is pretty much like you can never find for 70 bucks. Maybe you can be able to buy like a charger or AirPod or whatever, I don't know, for the 70 bucks. But the phone itself, and the reason is because they want only like qualified leads. That's like people that are willing to spend a lot of money, people that are willing to spend up to thousands of dollars on their phone to buy it. They don't want people that are, want to spend $70. And that's the same thing you want to do. You attract people that are willing to, people that don't just want to solve their problem, or people that are willing to pay money to solve this problem. Those are qualified leads. The other thing also is they focus on quality over quantity. But you could argue small, but some people forget. But in general, they focus on quality over quantity. Because if you look at all these YouTubers now, 1 million subscribers, he has gotten more than 10 videos. He has more than 1 million views. So that's a lot of people. Quantity, but the quality, like, where is it? Quality is what $1 per thousand views. Like, it's sad. It's pretty sad. That's to show those people are not quality people, but they're quantity. So except, like I've been saying repeatedly, now you can get crazy numbers like this consistently, then forget quality. Like this is more than enough. But 99% of people will never be able to do this. That is why you should focus on quality instead of quantity. That's the quality of the people coming are people that are willing, that actually want to solve their problem and willing to pay you money, willing to invest. And the next thing like a business does is they sell a product or service. I think I've said that. Like you don't just go and get anything for free. Like I said, if I want to get this phone, I don't just walk into the store and just collect it and go away. Like I have to pay money to get the phone. So same thing, like when people want, obviously I'm still going to make free videos. When people want like your products or your service, they have to pay money for it. They don't just get it for free and does it. Like they have to pay. That's what the business is. And you like the other thing also is the business, they have a strategy, structure, or system that they use to navigate. Like if you look at a lot of these channels, like I said, it seems like I'm bashing Lucid a lot, but that's use them as a learning lesson, right? A lot of them, like they just what was the point I made again stuff? There's no structure. Like if you look at it, if you go through their channels, a lot of their videos, there's no structure. It's just whatever they feel like making, whatever is trending, or whatever comes to their hearts, or whatever. Like I said, it's not bad, but they are using it as like a creative outlet. Let me turn myself like this so you can see me better. They're using it like a creative outlet, which is not bad. But the problem with that is like it's just random. There's no structure, there's no system, there's no process, there's no nothing. You just do it just because I feel like expressing myself. I feel like talking about this. I'm passionate about this, which is not bad. But if that's the only thing you do, no offense, but you're going to end up like my boy Lucid. So you want to have systems, you want to have strategy, you want to have structure. Like you want to know what you're doing. You're not just making videos, because if you're just making videos and you get lucky, it might not even necessarily be luck, because nowadays the algorithms are very like easy to put, like they like to push stuff out, especially if you're making like YouTube shorts. So not to this chick. Like I'm very sure there's no, like she literally has no plan. It's just like she just made all these random drawings and people started to like this one. Oh, since people like digital circles, and also she's like, I assume she's a big fan of the digital circles, I'll just make more of it, and as you can see it works. So I guess you could say that as a strategy anyway. But in general, it was just like, oh, this is what I feel like making, this is what I'll make. If you look at the description of our channel, I just make random animations and art for fun and post them. Yeah, hope they make you like. That's the problem I'm trying to highlight. Like this is like this we will almost never get you rich. It cannot be random. It has to be intentional. People that make millions of dollars, people that make thousands of dollars, people that make like a sustainable business out of doing this is intentional. They don't just make random stuff. So yeah, you have to have a structure, you have to have systems, you have to like know what the fuck you are doing. The next thing I wrote on the list, what the fuck did I write? Is provide value. So this is like the basics of it all. Like this thing's value could be either entertainment or education. So obviously, as you can see from all these channels, it's mostly like entertainment. Like they're just here to make you laugh, give you like a dopamine spike, make you enjoy yourself, whatever. But most likely, like for the most part, you want your value to be educational based. Like when you provide some sort of value to the audience, like you speed the game, you give them tips, tricks, ways they can solve their problems. Like that's when they like, and that's basically what businesses do. They provide value to the markets. and so on and so forth. You know, many more things businesses do. So basically, that's what you want. You just want to treat your YouTube channel like a business. Except you, like, unless you are rich. If you're watching a video like this, it obviously means you're not rich and you want to make money and, you know, make your YouTube journey sustainable. You like want to make money from it. So basically, you have to treat it like a business. If you're just doing like what is she, this girl that's, oh, you know, I just make random stuff, hopefully they make you laugh, like, you won't, you end up like this, right? So is it, you end up like this is where you end up inevitably. Or if you manage to go past that point, you end up like this. So it's only very, very, very few people that end up like this. Like, but the odds are just like, it's just inevitable. It's just not going to happen. Like, let's just be honest, it's not going to happen. So what you should do, what I recommend you do, is be like this guy. So as you can see, this is William Brown. He's like some entrepreneurial guy and all that. But look at the crazy title of this video. How I work 4 hours a day. That's not only, look at this, $580,000 per month. Not per year, or not per 2 years, not per decade. Per fucking month. Per month, bro. 580k. 580k per month. And why, like, and that's the crazy. Look at this, his subscribers, 82,000. Look at the views on this video, 4,000. Right? Like, I think his most viewed video on his channel, I doubt if it's up to 1 million views, like his most viewed video. And like, this is, in my opinion, this is the right way you do it. And the reason why he's able to do stuff like this is basically because he sells stuff. Like all these rules we talked about, he basically does it all and even more and better. That's what is able to make him 580,000. Obviously, you know, he has experience, he has credibility, whatever. But for the most part, like the base of it is that he treats it like a business. Like, to him, this is more like a business. These videos are more like a funnel, rather than just, oh, you know, I'm just making this thing for fun, just so you can laugh. Like, it's more than that. It goes deeper than that. That's why he's able to make this amount of money. I'm very sure if you ask, you know, everybody will say, oh, I want to follow my passion, oh, I want to do what I love. But I'm very, very, very sure if you ask this nigga, like, would you want to make 580k per month from your whole YouTube operation? They will say absolutely. If you ask her the same thing, instead of making $30 and waiting for the $100 threshold, would you rather want to make 580,000 every single month? She would say absolutely. Everybody wants to make this much money, and that's the thing. To make this, like, let me put myself here. I need you to pay attention to what I'm saying, bro. You need to lock in. To make, like, to reach this level is not the same game as this. Like, this and this are two completely different games. This and this, obviously, some rules do overlap. There are some rules that intersect with each other that apply to both. But for the most part, the way you play to just get the most amount of views and subscribers is different from the way you play to make the most amount of money. Like, to me, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. This is absolutely fucking beautiful. So how do you do it in summary, right? Like, how do we do it? So how you know, how can we make 580,000 per month? Well, maybe you might not get to this level. Like I said, he has experience, credibility, you know, systems, blah blah blah. Well, how can you at least make something impressive? Like, how can you avoid this? How can you escape this? The thing I would say is, like, basically you're going to sell a product or a service, and you're going to build your channel in the right way to attract people that will be interested in that product or service. You're not just going to make random stuff and hope people laugh or enjoy it. Like, you're going to be very intentional. So for example, you might look, like, let's go back to this, our sister. You might see, like, she might be, you know, maybe someone might wonder, or she might wonder, like, okay, so how am I supposed to make money from these silly drawings and cartoons, right? So, like, nobody's going to pay me $580,000 for this, right? And that's the way she would be wrong, because, like I showed you before, I want to know, like, the videos, I've watched her videos and they are very impressive, and I want to really try to know how she does it. And look at my own view, like, look at my own attempts. Like this, look at hers. Look at this. Like, look at all this. It's so beautiful. And look at my own attempts. So basically, somebody like me is literally willing to pay her money to learn how she does all this. Like, that's literally just like the TLDR, the summary of all this. People are willing to pay you money to learn how you do whatever you do. So for Lucy, for example, you know, people, I'm very sure people will be willing to pay money to learn how he builds his channel like this, right? For her, people like I would be willing to pay her like money, obviously if she has a product and if I can afford it or whatever. Like, how do you do this? Like, this is impressive. Like, look at me, look at my own attempt at it, right? So like that's literally it. You're just going to teach people how you do that thing. So if you're making like an entertainment based stuff, like the very first thing you want to do is to just create a channel that will attract the right people. And usually channels like that are going to be educational based. So how to lose weight, how to make money, how to travel, how to dress properly, how to attract women, how to stop your wife from divorcing you, how to, you know, buy a new phone, you know, what phone to buy, blah blah blah, how to. But not everybody makes, you know, the educational how to stuff. So those of us that make like you know, this type of videos, for example, how do they monetize? That's the thing. She monetizes by teaching how to make these videos. Like I found a good another channel, very good example. So this is how to flip. How like you see this guy. I'm going to show you how to animate like a pro by only using your phone and your mind. Blah blah blah. So basically, like she can create a channel like this, and this basically gives her the credibility she needs to show people that actually she actually knows how to draw. She actually knows what she's doing. Because like I said, I've seen like I'm interested in this, right? So she will create a channel similar to this and just show like behind the scenes and basically just teach people how to do it. Then in this channel, she will now create a product that is only going to go more in depth, teaching how to make videos like this, right? Like if she posts, you know, like a program here or something, like few people would buy, but I'm very sure this 6.5 million views, 99% of them are not watching it thinking like, oh, how can I buy a program for, how can I learn from you how to draw? They'll just watch this and just scroll away, you know, they'll laugh a little and that's that, they'll forget about it. But the 1% out of these people are similar to me, are literally like, how do you do this? I want to learn it. So she will create another channel for those people, that's people like me, and basically just make tutorial videos teaching them, breaking everything down, just teaching them to the best of her ability how she does all this. And then she will now make like a product or a service or some offer that goes more in depth and all that. So basically, like videos like this, how to animate like Jaden animations using only Flipper clip on your phone, learning blah blah blah, like similar videos to this, right? How she can do something like how to draw digital circles, how like tutorial videos like that, and people would be willing to pay. Like when she does something like this, like she can now charge a lot of money for a program. So she can do a course, she can do a template, she can do an ebook, she can even do, you know, whatever, and she can charge a lot of money. And that's where this $580,000 we saw comes from. This money does not come from AdSense. This money does not come from brand deals. Okay, maybe, but I doubt. Like it's very rare for you to get brand deals that pay you this much. Except once again, you know, you're like this. Like if you're like this, then yeah, maybe. But per month is highly nuts. But this comes from his own products, his own services, his own, you know, coaching, his own systems, whatever he teaches, whatever he sells. So she does something to that, something similar. Obviously, she might not make, or you know, whoever is going to attempt this, you might not make $580,000 per month. Like I said, he has like experience, credibility, like he has been doing this for many years, whatever. But easily you can avoid this. You can avoid this trap, like what I've been saying, that you have to quit YouTube because, you know, basically YouTube just slash your CPM in half for no good reason. You can avoid that, or you have to like go and be saying, oh, you know, I need to reach the $100 threshold before I make money, so please donate to me. Like you can avoid all this. That is literally the magic way how to do it, right? So the points in summary, like to summarize everything I've said so far. I'm not saying you should abandon your dreams or your passions and just focus on money, because, you know, it sounds like that's what I'm saying. Oh, you know, dreams, like don't forget what you want to do and just focus on money. Like the platform is called YouTube for a reason. Like if you watch the history of how YouTube was made and all that, like the reason why they named this YouTube was because like it's supposed to be like you, about your interest, about your passion, whatever. And you know, tube representing like TV or something people can watch. So the point I'm trying to make is not just forget about your passions and just, you know, just make money. Obviously, you're still going to, you know, you're still going to do what you want to do what you love, right? The point I'm just trying to make is you're going to do it in a strategic and profitable way. Some way that is going to make you last long. Some way that is going to make you both enjoy the process and make you like financially free. Because if you're just making videos like this, you're just, whole passion or whatever, like you're going to end up like this. And like I said, no hate to Lucid, big fan. But this is just sad, right? So this is just sad. 1 million views. He has been doing this for almost 10 years of his life now, and can't even can't barely make ends meet. Like, this is just sad. You're going to end up like this, and that's not what I want to end up like this instead. I want to literally end up like this. So that's the point I'm trying to make from all this. Like, you do it in a way that is going to make you end up like this, not like this. And the way you do it simply is by creating a product, is by creating a service, is by simply treating it like a business. Where is it? Hope you wrote this down, take screenshots, write it down, whatever. So what do you not do from here? What I will tell you to go and do now is to go and watch my free 1 hour 30 minutes course. I actually made a free video 1 hour 30 minutes breaking everything down. This video is like 40 minutes or something like that. That one is an hour and 30 minutes long. Basically how to make money on YouTube. I broke every single thing down, from what you sell, how to choose a niche, what niche you choose, blah blah blah, every single thing in detail. So go and watch it. It's completely free. I know everybody who like completely free, costs you no money, literally. Go and learn so you know how to do this the proper way, so you know how to actually make money. Like, so you kind of like this. Like, I'm sure everybody wants to be like this guy. Look at how chill he looks. Like, why won't he be chill? Of course he'll be chill. Alright, so well, obviously I'm just assuming like he's not right. But look at how stressed this nigga looks, right? Look at him, man. This nigga looks stressed. Look at this nigga. Look at, looks chill as fuck. So basically, go and watch. This video will be linked on the screen as an end card, also in the description. So click it, go and watch this free 1 hour 30 minutes course so you learn how to do YouTube the proper way.